a game made in Dreams. Dreams is kind of a creative experience where different people who may not usually be game creators can kind of make their own thing. I'm going to jump into an experience called Lock. I'll read you the short description, which is on screen, which says, solve your way off a mysterious island in mind-breaking puzzle game. Can you discover all the secrets? Can you solve the mysteries? Lock is a full-length and challenging experience. Please enjoy. So, we're gonna jump in and check it out. Lock is a puzzle hunt style game. Every solution is an English word. There is a high expectation that you will need to write, draw, or take notes using paper and pencil. Using outside resources such as the internet is also highly encouraged. The game is progress is automatically saved. I'm hoping I can do it. I have a piece of paper here in front of me in case. Sprint and zoom, good to know. Blue. Lock instruction manual. Logic operated combination keep function provides system access only to users who provide the correct four-letter keyword. Operation. Use a directional pad to enter the correct keyword. Press triangle to submit. If the key is accepted, the associated subsystem will unlock. Reset. Pressing square will set the lock display back to its factory default. Support. Enter keyword hint to request a password reminder at any time. Up to 3 hints are stored on each device. What you will need to solve the blue lock panel: observation skills, patience, notebook paper, and enthusiasm. So, open would be our first key. O, P, E, and N will be our last word. Letter, blah, 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 you know what I mean. Good.
Congratulations! You've completed the initial calibration sequence and successfully interfaced with your first lock panel. My name is Oz, and I'll be your guide throughout the incredible journey of creating your perfect or as we like to call it, to get started. Take a peek in the drawers near the entrance.
In the drawers, huh? A start a gas pump. A key. Okay. I see. Seeds. Oh, okay, for flower. Music, for rain, 3 sun. So, music. 3 sun. And 4 rain. Okay, so we have a flower with a 1. A equals 0. Z equals 25. Okay, so we have to start with B being 1. So, it would be B. So, A is 0, B is 1, C is 2, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So B and L, okay, so we have those on there. And then, A is 0, so we go B, C, D. So B, L, and D. And then B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O. So O. So bold. B-O-L-D. B-O-L. And then D. Okay.
Very impressive. I feel like I'm already getting to know you. Don't forget, you can request assistance at any time by entering the word hint into... Hello? I think you can hear me.
I don't know where I am. I'm not sure who I am. That I need help.
That was weird. Can I go in here? No. It's very forbidden. I can't access the pink door, so I guess I'm going this way. I see. The gallery. I see eyeballs. There's one here, 2 down there, 3, 4. So 1, and it's facing. Oh, it says song. S-O-N-G. Song. Oh, and I bet if I... looks like probably D-E-S-T... Destined? Song destined for... And then these eyes are looking this way. Oh! Song destined for 2. Which is... duet? D... U... E... T. Okay, good.
Wow, you're pretty good at this. Is it your first time interfacing with lock systems? Don't forget, persistence and focus are the key to success. Keep it up, and your top quality results. Communications override detect.
I'm getting pushback and I can't maintain the connection. If you can hear me, please keep going. Whatever it is you're doing.
Data breach detected. Data breach secured.
A clock with no numbers. News without anything I can read. Steinograph. If you want to keep a secret, you must hide it from yourself. George Orwell. Steinograph is a technique of hiding secret data within an ordinary non-secret file or message. The word steinograph comes from the Greek steinogryphia, which combines words steinogosis, meaning cover, or concealed, and graphia, meaning writing. Pigpen, Braille, Natophonic alphabet, Morse code. Okay, so the clock has these. So, what else can I see here? Okay, so the cups are probably one. Because that looks like it may be the dots. the dots, the clock. I should probably do one of them to start off with. Let's just go with the flags. They seem like the easiest. So, it's straight up and at the 7. So, straight up and at the 7, it's K. Should probably put a K on here just so I remember. K. It's Morse code. Okay, so long, short, long. Long, short, long. So C. C. M. This is M. And then the dots. What's the pattern? Oh, they vary. Okay, so there's... and O. Okay. Oh, so I have it in the right order, okay? Cool.
Good job. You're getting there. As a reminder, you must complete the panel of tests in its entirety to traditional emotional trauma, and in rare cases, total memory failure.
It's open now. Sure.
Congratulations. You've completed the initial calibration. Congratulations. You may now access the second floor. You will likely notice the difficulty begin to ramp up at this stage, but don't let it discourage you. When you're frustrated and ready to give up, I implore you to look again, to adjust your perspective.
There. I've established a secure patch. But I can't seem to hear you at all. It's a shame. I could use the company. With someone to listen and to help. It's really more than I hoped for. I'm still trying to piece things together. But I have the vague sensation that I built this place. I don't know what that means. Things are so foggy still. So much to do. Just keep in those panels. And give me some time. I'll check back in the first chance I get. And thank you. You couldn't possibly...
Okay. I don't know where these stairs came from. They just seemingly appeared, but... this is the shape the key is. The game room. It said that I could type in hints, right? In checkers, you can jump multiple times in a row. Winning each game reveals a letter in some way. Okay, so... are we red? Let's assume we're red. So we're jumping this way, this way, this way. That makes S, I think. This one also only left a red, so if we put the red here, we have SY. Okay, so circle wins here. Because there's 3 O's and 4 X's, so it's O's turn to put down. Yeah, so S Y O probably something with an S on the end. So S Y O toys. Yes.
It's working. I don't know how, but it's working. Each time you solve a panel, I can feel a piece of my mind returning. Taking form. The fog is slowly lifting. I can remember now that I made this island to assist people. To help them. But why am I here? What went wrong? Why does everything feel familiar and completely new at the same time? I don't know. Either way,
Data breach detected. Apologies for the interruption. An outside force seems to have invaded this partition. Please ignore and continue the simulation.
Oh. So it's like Battleship. Only I don't actually know what I'm doing. I had a general idea with the other ones, but I actually don't think I know what I'm doing here. Hive, it originally said, I think, but the compass rose looks familiar, does it? Where? Where do you see a compass rose? Oh, it does. The compass road is the D-pad. The journey's path is the same as your path. Use this panel to retrace your journey. What the? What? What do you mean? I don't understand. I feel like I need more information than that. My journey. It's good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey that matters in the end. Oh, here we go. My journey began as we emerged from the fresh, crisp air of the South Sea Cove. We sailed east. I'm gonna have to grab my pen, I could tell already. I'll start with my phone. I'll rate it east at the cove. Arriving at an imposing lighthouse that marked our first stop, it was here that we retrieved a wizened old fisherman for our trek. So east to lighthouse. We continued north, so north, until we reached our first landmark. Seemingly unpopulated island with no features of note. Island no features. I conferred briefly with our guide and made the decision. Decision was made not to land. Instead, We turned to sail directly east towards the main continent. East main continent. Continent. The crew partook in fresh fruits and quaffed most of the remaining ale, leaving behind just enough for the skeleton crew who had remained with the ship. Reaching ahead of schedule, we made camp for the night. After a savory supper, fish stew prepared by our guide, he spoke in whispery tones of ancient ruins never seen by outsiders. In the thick of it, hungry with purpose, we pointed north and entered the jungle at first light. North jungle. The journey was arduous, and we hacked our way through the brush until our blades were blunt. We finally came to a clearing. We made camp. The next day, we rose with the sun, and our eyes were drawn to a large rock formation directly west of the clearing. Large rock west. We climbed up to get our bearings. We spotted some ruins beyond the jungle. We headed north straight away. Then north. The terrain was nigh impassable. It was many hours after sunset when we burst into the opening. We collapsed under a star-filled night sky. At sunrise, we could make out a small village. Small village. On the east horizon. So east. We walked towards the village with great anticipation, but as we approached it, it became obvious it was no longer a living place. Our discouragement was soon forgotten as we pressed north towards the ruined chapel. North Chapel. The site was untouched, and it was marvelous. We stumbled onto a hidden painting. It depicted a grand temple on top of a mountain, with a river snaking towards it. River Wild. Our guide seemed positively exhilarated by the discovery. He said it was only a day so distant. The following day, we marched east with enthusiasm. The terrain was forgiving, and we reached the river before sunset. To river. The following morning, we surveyed the river and discussed our plans over the roaring rapids. Equipment in excess of our immediate needs was abandoned. We hastily set off south on the river. South on river. Eventually, the river's course swung sharply west. Sharp. West. Then south. Then south. Then... and back east. As we endured a series of careening turns around imposing rocky outcrops, it took all of our fortitude to keep the rafts afloat. Finally, we settled and regained southbound. Regained southbound. A final bend in the river sent us east. Bend in river east. Where we made land just before the river's mouth opened wide and spread into an uncharted jungle. We hastily left our rafts on the beach and moved south. Beach south. Silent In awe, we ascended the steps towards the temple. We entered the temple with great excitement at what we might discover. I distinctly remember the light of the outside world fading away as the dark interior enveloped us. What happened next remains a mystery to this day. One moment we were entering, and the next we were waking up on the coast near where we first arrived. I have thought much about my journey and what may lay inside the temple, but I cannot penetrate the haze in my mind. I do not know if I shall ever return to that place. I feel this may be a mystery that will haunt me until the end of my days. Okay, so... this is where we began, right? Where did we begin? Can I not? There we go. East to the lighthouse is the first thing I wrote. So yes, we went from there to the lighthouse. Is there any way to select that? They went east to the lighthouse, and then north to the island. But there's... use this panel to retrace the journey. The compass rose looks familiar. The journey's path is the same as your path. I don't really understand, though. So, they went to the lighthouse first, and then north to the island. Let's just chart it out first, right? No features on it, and then they went east and arrived at the beach, right? To the main continent. North to the jungle, so in here somewhere. And then Metal Large Rock, so north, north, north. Large Rock. Then west. Large Rock. Then north, small village. North to small village. This might be the small village. No, it says east small village. Then north small village. East Norse chapel. So that might be the chapel to the village. Then south on the river. East of the chapel, south on the river. So somewhere in here. And then they steered around some rocks. Ended up going southbound after a bend in the river, ended up on the beach, and then went to the temple. But how do I actually chart that all out? Is there anything that I'm supposed to actually be doing? Because obviously, usually it has something for me, right? It's not just I get to look at things. don't understand why I can't move the boat. Because this is obviously their boat, right? Seems like this needs to be flat to move the boat. No? I'm pressing all the buttons. Cove. Obviously the ship is in the cove though. Oh, am I supposed to write like east or west? Like each individual move? Because it said to record it up here. Right? E A S T. Is that what I'm doing right here though? Is that type of thing? It got rid of all my writing on my phone. Am I just... Wait, is it E? I don't exactly understand what it wants me to do. W maybe? Something like this? C is underlined for cove. So, EAST is definitely the first thing. Am I supposed to start by writing cove? What does it want from me? Let's see. We set east. Use this panel to retrace the journey. The journey's path is the same as your path. Yeah, I got that. They went to the lighthouse. It's EE. But I don't understand how to do that. We sailed east. So is it E-N... E... E-N... E... N? Maybe? E... N... E... N? No? Cove. The sea is underlined in cove. And that's what it begins us on, right? Yeah. We sail east, arriving at the imposing lighthouse, our first stop. It was here we retrieved a wizened old fisherman, our guide for the trek. It really seems like it should be east. East to the lighthouse. Can please? I don't understand. I think I'm just gonna take a look at how to do this. At least to get a general idea. If I think I get it, I'll stop and try it. But right now I really have no idea. So, they seem every bit as lost as I do about this puzzle. So, I'm gonna go elsewhere. For now. And try to check out some of the other doors. I know that doesn't sound grand, but we'll come back to the puzzle later. Maybe, depending on if I can find another key. Because I honestly have no idea what to do with that. This is done, as far as I'm aware, at least for now. Is there anything else outside that I can do, maybe? Their journey is the same as yours. Can I take the boat? Touchpad for menu. Oh, there's a key right here. Okay, good. Let's check something else out. I think the door that looked like that was somewhere over here. The study. Meeting Tuesday evening at 10 after 5 a.m. and p.m. for an itinerary. Anti-meridium. Post-meridian. So they're time zones that I'm dealing with in this room. Time. Yeah, I got that. Well, let's type in hint and we can get a hint about the situation and then we can go from there. Hint. Get your schedule in order. Light in the AM, darkness in the PM. 6 clocks reveal the clue to the word you need. 6 clocks. Oof. So I know where 3 of them are. 4. I know where 4 clocks are. One, 2, 3, 4. And this is probably 5 and 6. Meeting Tuesday evening at 10 after 5. So, let's see. If it was 10 after 5, we would have IL, I think. ILY. Maybe. AM and PM. Is there any indication on the clock? There isn't. Get your schedule in order. Light in the AM and darkness in the PM. So this would be 7:55 NG. ILYNG. Unhelpful. I'm gonna step away from this for a minute. So ILYNG. So I can probably just completely overlooking this. Okay, there's a clock up there. Because those are hands to a clock. So 2? I believe? Yeah, 2. So EI. Lying. It says lying. I think. I don't know what these mean though. 15:40. Okay, that's a time. So 12 and 3 hours past 12 would be 1, 2. It would be 3:14 p.m. right? Yeah. So 3 would be... It would be CC. If what I said was right. No, it's 40, so 3, 40. So 40 would be K, CK. I don't see any word that has those letters in it. That's done. What about this one? Alexa, what is anti-meridium?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, what is anti-meridium?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org, it has antibacterial properties and can cause biofilms to dissolve.
I don't think that helps me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here anymore. Meeting Tuesday evening, 10 after 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 o'clock still? It's 6. 1, 2. So it's technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one I'm missing. 6 on top. It probably goes in the sun, I'm guessing, to look like a clock like this. So it's 55. And 55 would make it G. 155. So UG. Because the leaf determines 12. So I'll write it all out again. U, G, and then 530 would be L, 530 Y, and then the one over there says 55, 755, so N, G, um, 340, which would have been EC, no, C, K, it doesn't make any sense. And then this one says, assuming that, okay, so that's upright, so that's, this is 12, which makes it 150-ish, So 1 is U. And 50 is X. And I'm really lost. I am so lost. Alexa, what is anti-meridium in time?
Here's something I found on the web. According to ScienceDocBox.com, the anti-meridian is the opposite of the prime meridian, marking the halfway point around the globe.
Halfway point around the globe. Alexa, what is post-meridian time?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Git.com, post-meridian used to disambiguate hours of the day when using the 12-hour clock.
So... Is it asking me to do the forward back thing with the fact that the world runs in different time zones? Is that what it wants me to do here? Oh. So, I did this right, I just didn't unscramble it. The letters make ugly duckling. And I never really would have unscrambled it, but the ugly duckling is a swan, which I'm sure is what they're trying to get at here. Yeah, I had all the letters, I just didn't unscramble the actual word. That is what they were getting at.
Outstanding work. You've risen to the challenge, and I'm very proud of your effort. It will all pay off at the end of the process when you greet your brand and that it makes an indispensable virtual. But did you know it can also be there to comfort your pets or loved ones after you pass? That's right. Lock technology is here for you. Today, tomorrow, forever.
Okay, so that was weird. This room is done, I believe. Unless there's a key or something somewhere that I didn't see, which is a possibility because I'm very, very blind. I want to turn up the brightness a little bit though. So let's do that. At least a little bit, so I can see a bit more. And we'll keep looking around. Oh, it opened the backyard. Endangered Species. Endangered Species. Dear reader, this volume has been compiled as an act of good faith and generosity to counter the fabrications of the environmental elite and shine the light upon the truth of their false pamphlets and hidden letters. Mountain Gorilla. Mountain Gorilla is found in misty upper altitudes of dormant volcanoes. It is suspected that this is due to the shame of being the hairiest member of the gorilla family. Despite their delimitive height of 150 centimeters when standing upright, the mean weight for a male is 195 kilograms. Such as physical combat is not recommended. Hippopotamus, native to the Why am I reading about animals? Why am I reading about a bunch of animals? We'll go back to that if needed. A hedge maze. Not more clocks. Please don't give me more clocks. Leaf maze. I see. I'll explore what you're talking about real quick. Because I feel like it might be necessary. So you mean a checkerboard? So a checkerboard is there, we got the key, this was a clock, so back out and around the outside to a tree. To a tree. There's eggs up there and a bird's nest. Yeah, I see the egg. And this path's just dead end then. Why was this unlocked to me? I'm very confused. It doesn't matter. Let's do a different room. Oh. Evidently this room. Analytics. Bed, cake, cube, random things. Orange plus blue equals cube. Bed plus cake equals cube? Oh, why? 1 equals something, but 2 equals A and 4 equals B equals 9. So, 9. E equals 9. B equals... Shit. 9 equals E, and B equals 4. So, if I turn around and look at this, it's 4... $49 on the end. Shit, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so if that's the case, C. How do you do a half a letter? You can't do a half a letter. I need a hint. These objects can be spelled using the same 10 letters. So D goes somewhere in C. Because it's cake, bed, cube. Cake, bed, it's cake, bed, cube, so bowl, eel, E-L-L, E-E-L, eel, yeah, blah, blah. B, book, and cat. So U L D K U L D K and O. Those are the odd ones that I can see right now. Solve the equations by assigning numbers to letters. No, I got that. Can I use this calculator? Is it... No? No. Oh, and duck. Of course. But I already have UCK. C needs to join the list. C, U, L, D, K, O are the weird ones. some ways, numbers look like letters. So O probably goes with 0 then. And 1 probably goes with L. But I don't know about some of the other ones. Cube. So 3 is probably B, is what it's getting at. Maybe. We'll just assign it for now. And then I don't know about D. No, B isn't 3, it shows it as 4. So B could be 8. No, because it's 4. Damn it. C. C kind of looks like O, right? So blue equals cake, maybe? Cake plus bed equals cube? Is what it's getting at here, I think. So what I'm trying to actually figure out is bowl plus book. No, bowl minus book. And if we're assuming that L's are 1, just for now, we're gonna assume that L's are 1. So we'll get L equals 1. We have to make 0 be O. So this would 0 out. I don't know what letter to make K. It's hard to jump. These objects can be spelled using the same letters. So let's try to figure out what all the letters are first. We have A and E that I haven't added to this list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 8. O and B. So 9. What am I missing? I'm missing a letter. Why am I missing a letter? It's T. It's for cat. So then we can take this and assign it automatically 4. B must be 4. A is 2. And 9 is E. Now the hard part is assuming the rest of the letters. We should put O with O. I feel like 0 with O. T looks a lot like 1, right? And 7 kind of looks like L, maybe. C, D, K. And U. Is there something that looks like a U that's in here? Not that I see. Well, we're gonna assign C6. We're gonna assign the other 2. D can be the 9, and then K can be the 10. Do I have more than 10 letters here? Please tell me I don't. I do. D is gonna be 8. Or 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 5. 5 and 3. We're gonna assign K to 5 and U to 3 for now. I think I have all of them. So if that's the case, that makes cube, cube is 6, 3, 6, 3, 4, 9, and that makes cake is the one we're trying to do. So it'll be 6, 2, C, A. So 5 is K, we're assuming, and E is 9. And then the orange one is bed, so it would be 4, 9, and then 8. So 8 plus 9 is 17, which would be 10 plus 5, which would be 15. 5, 6, 7, and 6. So, how far off am I? So, 4, 1, 2. So I'm 412 off. Okay. Okay. So, we know that 9 is correct. We know that We know that 9 is correct. Do we know that 8 is? We don't. I assigned 8 as D. So it has to be a lower letter. Number. Shit. And then B has to remain as 4. So D is the only one in question here. For now. Let's change D to a 6 and try it again. So it would be 496 plus 60. Shit. 496 and then 60 to 59. So that equals 5, 4, carry the 1, 5, 6, 7, and then keep the 6. It has to end in B. It has to end in 49. I'm at 45. So, and I was exchanging it with a 6. So is it 7?